G'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. So we're here with a Summer of Suffering Photon boss solo using 6-star rank 4 unascended Spidey2099. Now an important thing here is to trivialise the fight. I've taken off the Dexterity mastery, so I've just reset my proficiency tree and put in a couple of the points, but I have not put in Dexterity, and I'll put that back in later. It's not too expensive, and for me it's just definitely worth it. It makes the fight a complete breeze because you can dex her specials no matter what phase she's in or whatever. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing because she turns off Dexterity on those special 1 and 2s when she's in pure light. But yeah, no worries with that when you're using Spider-Man2099 with no Dexterity. So the way I'm playing this fight is a pretty general Spider-Man2099 fight where I want to place my Wither debuff and then just launch special 2s with as many unique debuffs on the opponent as possible. So if you didn't know, Spider-Man's special 2 deals a burst of physical damage per unique debuff on the opponent. So you want the Wither from the special 2, you want the physical vulnerabilities from the special attack 1, you want the ruptures just from hitting in and hitting into block, although you don't want to be hitting into block here, and then you also want the exhaustion debuff from the heavy attack. So I like to get that just by using relic and then heavying. Very easy in this fight because you don't want to be parrying or stunning or anything like that. Yeah, that's generally what I'm going for here. As you can see, I've stacked up 2 of them, 2 of the long ones, and then also ruptures. So I just have to use my relic and then use a heavy attack. I'm not sure if I do it quickly. I don't here. I should be doing it earlier, but yeah, I kind of forget for a bit. And then each time you dex and you would gain a buff, but you're immune to it, you actually pause all the buffs for X amount of time, and that's very helpful because you just keep up as many buffs as possible. And with this node, you're constantly gaining power, which is a good thing, except if you hit a special 3 or if you hit 0 power, you die. You might live depending on your champion, but you'll probably die. And then see how I've got that yellow passive timer there? That is because I've used a special attack, and then while that timer is active after you've used a special attack, you cannot use another one, or you'll take a degen. This degen, you can live 1, maybe 2, could be 3, but yeah, depends what kind of champ. For this rank 4, I was doubtful I'd live 2 or didn't want to get any on me. So yeah, the way that you've got to do that is because the power gain is actually too great that you will end up hitting a special 3. So what you've got to do is hit into her block with a light attack to get a petrify like I've just done there. And then that drains the power back down while the yellow timer, the yellow passive timer kind of ticks down just to make sure that you're good. There I am getting that exhaustion. So now I have all my debuffs. I should be dealing max damage with the bursts, and at rank 4 I'm dealing, yeah, pretty decent chunk of burst damage. And then yeah, I'm just dexing to keep up my pauses, hitting into block whenever I can with the medium just to chuck a rupture on, and then medium light there like to drain my power just to make sure that that yellow passive doesn't kill me, because yeah, you do not want to be gaining full power, 0 power, or using a special attack in quick succession, or even not that quick succession because it's actually quite a long time at that yellow one. But yeah, as you can see, completely trivializes the fight. I'm not worried at all about managing pure light because her special is not actually that difficult to dex, her special 1. If you're a bit used to it, might take a few tries if you haven't really fought many photons, but once you fight a few, yeah, it's not too bad at all. So yeah, I'm just continually baiting special 1s, but you can actually bait special 2s if you're comfortable with that. You can, be way more aggressive than I'm being here. I'm just being safe, baiting out special 1s, but yeah, based on how comfortable you are, you can go as crazy as you want. Just gotta watch out on your power usage, and also if she starts to play really aggressive and your power starts to tick up, it is always worth taking that degen rather than taking the burst of damage from hitting max power. So keep that in mind because that could be really helpful for you if you're starting to, get backed up into the corner, or she's starting to just continually be aggressive and not hold block and you can't get that petrify up. So let's do a quick recap here. Do not hit special 3, do not hit 0 power. You do not want to use specials in quick succession, or more specifically, you do not want to use a special while that yellow timer that's currently on the screen is on the screen. But if the options are to special 3, like hit special 3 or use a special 2, you always want to use that special 2 because the degen from the timer will be less than the instant damage from the special 3. Okay, the next thing when it comes to 2099 himself is you want to first get on the Wither, And then you want to get on the special 1 physical vulnerabilities, and then the heavy exhaustions, and of course the ruptures will just be stacking up before and after you get the wither. And then yeah, that's it. You just want to be dropping special 2 bombs with massive kind of burst damage. Again, very low level Spidey2099 here. Rank 4 unascended, but remember I do not have the Dexterity Mastery. That's super important here for just a very easy time. It's really annoying that you need to take that off in order to benefit from that. And I feel like he should himself in his kit turn it off. Although, to be fair, you don't get the buff immunity, but I'm still getting the pauses, so what's, you know, who really cares about that? Because, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. That's my point. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I won't rant forever about his buff immunity and pausing and dexterity and all that. But yeah, what I will say now is he does not need to be awakened either. You can have 0 awakened, or you can have Sig 1, or you can have Sig 200. It'll just be slightly more damage because the ruptures may not be consumed when doing that burst as they cross the threshold of power. So yeah, again, it's not really a huge deal. I will put that probably as a little blurb in the text at the start of the video because I often get questions about does X champion need awakening when posting anything. So yeah, the answer is no, but I'll put that at the start. Now here I'll wrap up the fight with the big 20k burst just before I hit special 3. There we are, ripped and dead. Beautiful fight. Very, very easy if you take off dexterity. He's an amazing photon counter. Same with like Invisible Woman, those kind of champions who can avoid using dex but still avoid hits. But yeah, if you did find this helpful, please drop me a like, a comment and a subscription. I seriously appreciate it. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.